Meanwhile, nature's fury does not seem to end in Japan. After Typhoon Jebi's wrath, a powerful earthquake now has rattled the country's northern island of Hokkaido. The 6.7 magnitude quake and the aftershocks triggered landslides in the region, trapping several people under the rubble. 8 people have been killed and 120 others hurt. Meanwhile, rescue operations are underway in the small town of Atsuna, where 32 people were reported missing after a major landslide buried a large number of buildings and vehicles.
はい、今回の地震によって心肺停止、土砂崩れ、家屋の倒壊、そして大規模な停電が発生している、被害が出ているという報告を受けています。政府としては人命第一で政府一丸となって災害応急対応に当たってまいります。これから危機管理のためにですね、しっかりと対応していきたいと思います。
Power was knocked out for nearly 3 million households of the island. The extensive power outage was caused by an emergency shutdown of its fossil fuel-fired power plant following the quake. The government now says that the plant was damaged due to the tremors. Japan's meteorological agency officials warned residents to take precautions as aftershocks are expected throughout the week. Straight to the landmark verdict in India. The country's apex court has overturned a 157-year-old law that criminalized homosexuality. A 5-judge constitution bench of the court unanimously ruled that gay sex is not a crime in India anymore. It has ruled that there is nothing unnatural about it. The court upheld the freedom of choice for the LGBTQI community, saying that their rights are equal to those of others. The court said Section 377 of the Indian Penal Code, which criminalizes consensual homosexual acts, must be struck down as it violates Article 14 of the Indian Constitution. The court said to deny the LGBTQI community of their right to sexual orientation is a denial of their fundamental right, denial of their citizenship. It's discriminatory and a violation of their freedom of expression and privacy. The court called Section 377 as irrational and arbitrary. However, sex with animals under Section 377 continues to remain a criminal act. The LGBTQI community broke into celebrations moments after the verdict. WION correspondent Siddharth spoke with an LGBT television show host, Ruby, after the Supreme Court verdict. Listen in to that conversation.
To talk to us about the landmark Supreme Court ruling on Section 377 of the Indian Penal Code, we have with us here prominent LGBT activist and television anchor Rose. So ma'am, tell us what this move actually means for the transgender community, LGBTQ community at large.
It means freedom. It means a lot of discrimination that has been going on for decades coming to an end, or at least a near end. It means opening up people's voices. It means opening up people's minds. It means that homosexuality and alternate sexuality gaining more acceptance in mainstream society. It means opening up the question for marriage rights for LGBT people. It means opening up the debate on whether LGBT people are capable of being good adoptive parents, and it means a whole lot. It means a lot. It means love. It means the ability to express love more freely.
Ma'am, so while this seems to be a step in the right direction, what do you think is the way forward for the LGBT community? What more can you hope and what more would you wish for from the government, from the courts?
From society's standpoint, every family, I think, has at least one close or distant family member that is a person of LGBT nature. So each family has to accept LGBT members. This is a big change. This is likely to be a big change. This kind of inclusiveness will open the doors for the largest society at large to be more accepting of LGBT people. So when it comes to, society is made up of families. If individual families in India can accept their LGBT members, then it means that the entire Indian nation, the Indian society is going to be or likely to be more accepting of LGBT people. So when it comes to the law and legislation, we are looking for, of course, gay marriage rights, we are looking for adoption rights, we are looking for spousal benefits rights, we are looking for property inheritance rights, and all kinds of rights that might otherwise be denied had this law not been changed for the betterment of the LGBT community.